Gonna be quite important for overpass, I believe. Should still be quite a CT-sided map. A lot of choke points that the terrorists have to push through. Not much to say here. Kills going in, left, right, center. 3v1. Does look like Div are going to be winning the Division. Sorry, Division going to be winning the knife round. I'm assuming they're going to pick CT here, but it has been a while since I played Counter-Strike. Perhaps the meta has changed a little bit. Trust me, I haven't spoke to you lot in long, yeah. Well, I don't even speak to the others anymore. No, I have to focus on casting, I think, or else I'm ruining the other stream. So they do indeed, Division do decide to stick on CT here, going into the first round of the game. Let's just say personal issues, Josh. Division 4 going towards B here. That's pretty interesting setup. Maybe some early info going to be seen from mid. Viperio are also pushing B here with a 4-stack. This might be a bit of a collide of forces here. LGM does spot a player with his flashbang, I believe, and a boost coming out in graffiti. Interesting boost there. Doesn't really get them much information. Just a nice angle into Monster. First kill going towards his way of Division, and a second. Dev is finding 2 there. Nice little crossfire. Not really crossfire, but just 2 players holding that angle. They do come out on top here, and Arianto only on 10 HP. Gonna be difficult. Bloody hiding by barrels as well. Appreciate it, Josh. Cheers. Arianto does upgrade to the USP at least though, so does have that one-shot potential. Flashbang, and there's a lot of utility left here. We do have Molotov and Smoke in the hands of Arianto. Might be a setup here. They're probably just going to wait for the CT to rotate. Just make no noise. CTs rotate so it's a 2-on-2 on each site and then push on. Of course, Viperio not going to know when that happens, being very patient here. And as I expected, Krypton exactly doing that. He's going to rotate over to A. No noise has been made, so they need to be safer on both bomb sites. And there we go, they execute. Don't know if this is caster's luck or what, but it's exactly happening. The Molotov goes into barrels, perfect. Pushes Buddy out position. That's a free kill for Magic there. Pushing onto the bomb site, Krypton finds a kill. Arianto finds a kill as well, though, so that is going to be the bomb going down in a 2v2 situation here. Krypton tagged down to 52 HP. And then AK pushing onto the site. Arianto just needs to land one shot here, but he doesn't know it. Finds the headshot. Now a 2v1 situation. They can just push together. Magic doing a lot of damage and finds the headshot. It's all down to Krypton now. And he only has 14 HP. Does have a defuse kit though. I wonder if he's sticking it. Does appear to be. What is going on? How do those miss? Division win the round. I have no idea how those bullets missed. God, I feel like there was some sort of ping advantage or something that happened there. I was not expecting those bullets to miss. Perfectly on his head. Was standing still as well. Viperio had been cheated out of a round there, I believe. And we're going to see the force up. Or not the, yeah, we are seeing a force up from Viperio. Good decision to do so, I believe. I mean, only MP9s on the CT side. Molotov going in to slow down the Waters push, but Viperio heading towards a more of a split position here. They have a lot of players outside connector right now, maybe working towards A. Flash goes on over the top, and they push into gardens here. There is a Division player hiding in toilets, it appears. Auto director not giving me the best view right now, I'll be honest, but we'll wait for the action to ensue. All 5 Viperio players outside Birthday and Banana right now. Cruise mode does have an AK. It's good that they haven't fired any shots yet. They haven't pre-aimed any angles. They haven't given away that they have forced into the AKs here. The economy in Counter-Strike seems to be a bit unfair at the moment, just from my perspective here. You know, terrorists already being able to afford full head armor, AK-47s, and they have a lot of utility to work with, actually. Magic found himself into long. Gets a beautiful headshot onto Devis, just trying to get some information from the jump peak. Arianto finds the kill onto AK as well, and that's 2 kills going towards the favor of Viperio. Bomb getting thrown to the Deagle player as well. That's very smart of them. Flashbang over top here. Nade comes in. Only MP9s in the hands of Division here. Bloody splaying away from the smoke. Does a bit of damage onto LGM, but not enough to find a frag. And it is a 5v3 situation. Krypton hit on sight that entire time there. I wonder if he could have found a kill if he peeked sooner, but maybe the patience will pay off for him. Magic. Nice little flashbang going over. Doesn't actually... Oh, it does blind them. It's like they're delaying with flashbangs here. Smoke goes down for Division. Spray gets them and should be an easy cleanup. Great spray transfer from Magic. Second round going in favor of Viperio there. The force by working in their favor. CTs does appear like they have, yep, no money for them, so they are going to be going into a half buy / eco. Viperio setting themselves up good here. Twig as well, opting for the Mac 10 instead. Lovely little headshot previous round there. I believe it was Magic onto Devers. Bit of a fighting connector there. The molly and smoke's being traded out. Viperio, plenty of utility on their side with Division. Really nothing on their side. A smoke and 2 flashes. Probably not going to be too useful for them. Again, there is full deagles on the CT side here though, so it is possible Viperio, they just slip up and lose a few players to the headshots, get some AKs in the hand of Division, and they could turn the round around, but doesn't appear like they're going to fall for it. Playing very slow and methodical here. Great usage of flashbangs I've noticed so far. Viperio, they're not running into any angles dry. They are using flashbangs. Crismo going to be walking out squeaky soon, perhaps. Door has been opened already. 2 players waiting for them. 3 players, in fact. Bloody goes down to the AK. The spam being missed, and Magic taking down String. Krypton hits a 50 HP through the wall there. It should be 3-0 VIP right now. What does that mean? They should have lost the round. But Twig goes in, gets the spray into Krypton, but AK and Devers finding 2 kills with the Deagle. A 3v2 situation, and Devers actually manages to pick himself an AK as well. This could be dangerous for Viperio, and a headshot from AK. The random spray with the Deagle there, finding a kill. Doesn't know Devers is there, and now it's all crumbling for Viperio. It's a 2v1 situation. Arianto, only 28 HP. Spray coming in from Devers. Devastating round for Viperio there. Division managing to win the round out only on Deagles, and once again, the economy is going to be a bit iffy here. 3 up to Viperio. I don't know. Viperio playing well and Division playing well so far. This might be a good game we've got on our hands here. Viperio are able to mostly afford good guns here. Just the Lil on LJM. Interesting to see. String, Krypton and AK opting for utility rather than the upgraded weapons. String only with the Deagle here. Deagle, god. Apologies. Take a sip of water. They hear the beast spray here and they're rushing through the smoke. Viperio just get mowed down. Are they going to expect the others? They fall back low HP. String finds another. Very interesting there. I didn't even see a flashbang go out from Viperio. They just randomly decided to rush through that smoke and got sprayed down. Crismo only on 20 HP as well. Not looking favorable for them. AK is hiding in connect with this MP9, the close angle with the SMG. Devers pushing down into Fountain, finds the kill onto Twig. Now it's all down to Crismo, 20 HP. I don't think there's anything in this for him. Can maybe perhaps damage the economy of Division a little bit. We'll have to see. Peeks into the crosshair of String and a beautiful headshot there. 4th round going in favor of Division. 3-1 currently. Viperio don't have the money to force buy. This is going to be their first eco of the round, and Division, they have themselves 4 AK-47s on the CT side. That is certainly something to be feared. Everyone with defuse kits, full utility, and only Bloody without the head armor there. Should see a quick round here, perhaps. Devers throwing the flash. Looks like Division are going to be a bit more aggressive. Nades and flashes missing though. Viperio choosing to run through Birthday. And they're all going towards long, in fact, sorry. Nobody on the side of Division to really catch them out here at the moment. There is a player hiding in toilets, and Viperio with the close range pistols decided to go. 1, 2. Lovely spray from Devers. Needs to get out now. He's only 50 HP. Spray through the smoke, but his teammate AK's here to save him. Finds one. Has to switch to the Deagle. Was a lot of utility damage from Division that round, actually. Viperio about 50 HP when they did the push. Bloody with the spray, and it's all down to Twig with the Glock. Don't even think he'll be able to find a kill for Viperio. He's not able to. Division onto their 4th round. Bit disappointing from Viperio not to find a kill on their full eco rush, but it was to be expected. Bloody once again not being able to afford. Well, he is able to afford head armor, but he's chosen not to. Guess it doesn't really matter against the AK-47s. Prismo rushing through his own smoke. A flash comes in, but nobody's there for him this time. Division playing a bit more safer on site. Smoke goes down on short. Magic, wishful thinking, spraying through the smoke there. Does have a better angle and tag string a little bit. But that's he's not going to worry too much about that. AK, nice timing on that. Does he find a second? He doesn't. So that's a kill traded out by LJM. Should be favorable for the T's here. Wondering if they're going to capitalize on it though. Bomb is still in a T spawn, so with 1 minute left on the clock, they will have to retrieve that at some point. CTs have rotated to make it a 2-on-2 as well. Flash goes out for Devis there, Krypton. Nice support work from him. And Devis actually going to be backing off from this position here. Twig working towards B, going down connector. I think the no sound from Viperio here might be a bit of a tell that it's going to be B. Twig does pick up the bomb, and only 25 seconds left on the clock here. They're going to have to rush in fast. Looks like Magic's going to be coming in from short first. The flash from Twig for him doesn't actually blind anyone, and then rush onto the site here. String finds one, turns around, finds a second. Devis cleans up Magic. Oh, it's all crumbled for Viperio there, leaving themselves not enough time to really work into the site. It was quite obvious as well that they were going to hit B there. The silence, the radio silence on A after getting that trade kill that made it favorable for them. It really sold it to Division, and we're going to see an AWP at last onto AK. Krypton, set smoke there. I wonder where this AWP's going to be played, because it's not... Oh, AK here has it in hand. Okay. Bit of an interesting position. Let's go for the fast peek. Tech9 on Magic finds Devis, and the flash is going to have to push AK away. He can't fight this close range angle. That is an AK into the hands of Arianto as well. He should drop it to Crismo, I believe. He's dropped it to Twig because he has armor. Fair enough. As expected. And they're just going to slow the momentum here. They find the kill. Some nice utility damage there. Magic down to 40. And they only have one smoke to work with, and they've just used it. So from here on out, it's all aim. And I love what Krypton's doing here. Pushing down long. He's going to be able to get some info on Viperio, perhaps, if he pushes through toilets. Viperio also so happens to be moving down connector towards B. As you can see on the radar there, the bomb is also going towards B. LGM might be able to find a kill here. The timing works out in favor of him, and he gets himself an M4, so it's now a 5v3 situation. Just AK with the AWP on site here. Misses the easy shot as well. Flash comes out. Does tag each other? No, LGM tags AK a little bit there. And the rotate. Bloody goes up. He goes down. Viperio, meanwhile, onto the B bomb site for free here. Looks like they're going to be getting the bomb down. String. Good position. Should find a kill. Does find LGM. Does even it up a little bit. It is a 4v3 situation, and only Tech9's on Viperio. AK finds a kill. Magic finds another. Has found 2 kills with his Tech9 so far. Going to be tricky for AK to work into this position here with the AWP. The head gets taken by Magic. And now it's a 3v1 situation for String. Don't think he can do much here. Does find one, but that Viperio player did the work, did the damage, and Magic finds his 4th of the round, I believe. Great performance from Magic so far as well, as you can see. 10 frags is leading the charge for Viperio. And that is the second round going in favor for Viperio. 5-3 scoreline so far, we are going to see plenty of money for Division. AK rebought the AWP for himself again. I want to see a bit more aggression from him, but also on the T's, Arianto's got himself an AWP. Match paused here. I imagine it's technical, but I do not know. And a quick cancel of the freeze time. Going to be going straight back into round 8 of this ESEA main season 25 EU match. The molly does a bit of damage to Devis there, but the full force push, he's going to get a lot of information. Great flash from Twig here. Doesn't blind the player, but it's a free kill. AK playing a very odd angle of that AWP. Will they expect Krypton in toilets here? Does pushes out, finds the head of Crismo. He should back away now. He's got a kill. He manages to find another though, maybe the third. Doesn't get the third. It is a 3v3 situation. Should favor the T's if they find out which bomb site to push, but Bloody,'s getting a lot of information pushing Monster. In fact, he's getting huge information right now. He's pushed all the way through Monster. He might be able to catch someone off guard. Depends if he carries on pushing it. It's a difficult decision to make for the CT. Looks like he's just going to be chilling in the T spawn a little bit. Viperio working their way up mid. We do have String, Line in Wake, and Devis at Optimus here. String actually hiding in toilets. I don't know if Viperio are going to check this angle. They're not. String going to find a kill here in the trigger discipline. 1, 2. String lies in waits and pounces on the Viperio team. Not expecting that one. And just like that, it's all down to Magic in a 1v3 situation. Does find String. Can he find a second? Picks up bomb with 20 seconds on the clock here. He does have to be fast. Molotov gets thrown out to push Devis out of position. And he swings wide and actually finds a kill onto Magic there. Don't think Magic had much of a chance given the timing and the enemy CT behind him as well. So that's round 6 in favor of Division. Well, actually round 9, but 6-2 for Division right now. Do we see kind of odd money for the T's here? Arianto, he's stuck with the Tech 9 while his teammates are on the AKs. I like the set grenades here from both sides. The flash through mid. Nice check-in from Crismo there. Gets a free kill onto Devis. And this is really nice high-level play we're seeing here, actually. The kill goes in Viperio's favor, and the CTs are instantly finding information on the other side of the map. Arianto is able to pick up that AK-47. So we do have full utility and weapons for Viperio. And they do have the kill lead, but once again, Bloody, he's free to roam. He's free to push Monster. It can't be B. Kills going out. He has the nade in hand. Crismo, not expecting a player in toilets for some reason. String finds the spray onto LGM. This is a 3v2 situation. String is low and AK with the AWP in this close range angle. Finds the kill onto Twig. Sorry, not bad. And doesn't hit the second shot there. AK. Nice movement from him, setting himself up into position for another shot and finds Magic. You know, considering the level of play we have here, you know, this is ESEA main. It's a fairly high level of Counter-Strike we're watching. There's very good set nades we're seeing. You know, we've got the default molly to prevent pushes. We've got the smokes and flashes. Krypton, again, throwing the smoke he always does over towards B. And Viperio, they've also been pretty good at their flashbangs and Molotov usage. It just seems to me that the kills and the... Well, actually the game sense, I'd rather. The game sense seems to be in favor of Division. They know when to push. They know when to lurk. The rush onto site just mowed down there. I don't even know what to say about that one. A brilliant flash. Arianto managing to bait out the AWP shot, but just falls back. AK, no need to fight that. It is against pistols. There was one kill coming through for Arianto, but I don't think Division will be too worried with that. They should have a decent amount of bank, which they do. think Viperio, they need to do a bit of a hybrid of what they're doing at the moment. They need to play slow, find that entry pick, and then just push with it. They shouldn't give Division time to rotate. They shouldn't give Division time to push angles after they find a kill. They should leave someone lurking in Monster here. Just for when Bloody pushes through, because he has been doing it a lot. And they're very telegraphed. They can get information and then figure out where they're going, which is something Viperio are not doing the best right now. They need to be a bit more fakey. And a beautiful flash. Krypton once again throwing that flashbang from sight. Great support from there. Sorry, great support work from Krypton there. And they spot no players, and it's time to rotate to B. Viperio do push onto site. Division have given them space, and Magic does find a kill onto AK. String finds a kill, but is instantly traded, and it's down to a 1v3 situation here. 60 seconds, doesn't have the bomb. Nice nade, down to 20 HP, blinded. Utility usage really, really on point. I know I've said it a lot here, but Division, brilliant nades and flashes there that round. And match pause coming in. I'm assuming Viperio need to do some tactical talk here with the team. They need to come up with a strategy to punish Division. They have been finding the first frags, the entry bloods most of the time. Do have poor money from Viperio as well. We only seen about 3k on the board for each. So they might have a little bit of utility lost. Going into round 12 here, Viperio going to be ecoing it. There obviously is a plan in mind here. They do have 2 flashes and a smoke on LGM. Magic also buying some flashes and smokes. Obviously the set up here from Division. Smokes, mollies, nades, the usual. Viperio pushing crazy through connector here. Finds the kill onto Devus. It is a 4v4 situation here, and choosing to push forward here. AK pushes through the smoke and finds the kill onto LGM. That is mastermind work from him. A brilliant decision. Hits the tiny little pixel shot there onto Arianto as well. AK. Look at the game sense here. He does miss the shot, but perfect time to turn around. He won't expect the player behind. Finds the kill, but he's done his work there. AK played that beautifully. The decision to push through that smoke there when he heard the rush from connector was, honestly, with an AWP in that situation, absolutely the best move he could have done. And String finding Magic just through the corner there. Not looking good for Viperio, I have to say. The CT's very strong in their defensive hold. Viperio not being able to build any momentum. None of them really showing up except Magic here, actually. Which is not what you like to see. We would like to see an even performance, even if it was just everyone on 7 kills, say. Arianto does have the AWP in hand, so is able to utilize that. Thanks for the follow, Jacob. Hope you're liking the new animation there. Just a bit of backstory, I was asked to cast this match for Viperio, so here we are. Bit of damage being done onto the side of Viperio. Believe that's some utility damage from a nade. Once again, bomb left pretty much in T-spawn. It is 1 minute 10 on the clock though, so plenty time to try and find a pick here. Arianto choosing not to peek that corner. Lucky for him, because he was lying in wait with an AWP. He does find a kill onto Twig though, and a push at the same time going on to B. Magic does find that kill with the flashbang and choosing to fall back here. He has evened up the score, score line, I guess, not the score line. The player count, I should say. Nice flash off pillar for String. Doesn't get any information off it though. This is a bit more fakey here from Viperio. They're using utility on both sides of the map. Chrismo finds a kill onto String, pushing when he thought it was safe, and this might be an execute onto B here. Molotov going into barrels, but it is nobody there for him. We do have AK on the AWP in heaven, and he does get spotted out by Chrismo, so this is a 4v2. Make that a 3v2 as Krypton finds the kill, and they're just pushing relentlessly onto the site here, the Division. CTs have no fear. The flashbang does force them back a little bit, and decent afterplant situation for Viperio, the AWP in Monster. Devis does find a kill onto Magic, which evens out 2v2. Krypton versus Arianto with the AWP. He knows where he is, but doesn't have a defuse kit. Oh, yes, he does. Sorry, my bad. Arianto, though, walking around to short. I'm not sure if Krypton's going to expect this. Throws the flashbang out. Taps the defuse, and I do believe he has... Does he have enough time here? Absolutely. So, the 11th round going towards 4th division, but a missed shot from Arianto cost them that round, I believe. If he hits that first shot onto Krypton, Viperio win that round, and sometimes the nature of esports, it's just that close. One missed shot, you lose the round. We see another match pause, but I don't know what can be done here. This is a round for Viperio to perhaps give themselves just a crumb of hope. They do have full armor, full AK-47s, and for the most part, full utility. Everyone with double flash, smoke, molly, except Arianto. Match being unpaused. Going into round 14. Magic, look at the score. Looking at the scoreboard here, we can just see the numbers Magic's putting in here. 15 kills for him. He's on par with the top fraggers of Division, which is really impressive considering Viperio have only found themselves 2 rounds. I do see a world where if Viperio played it a little better, they could find it being, you know, in Viperio's favor, but I feel they've just made some fundamental game sense mistakes. I think aim-wise, they're perfectly on par with Division here, but Division, they have their fundamentals down of if Viperio find an entry kill somewhere, they push another side of the map to try and even it or get information. It's a win-win for Division when Viperio get an entry kill, to be honest, because they get to push the other side of the map, and Viperio haven't been able to counter that. Nice and slow. Viperio actually have the bomb in hand this time, but Krypton sneaky. Here's the bomb drop, gets a kill. Does suspect someone in party here as well. Does find the kill into LJM. And they have bomb control. I'm not sure if Krypton is going to try and fight for this one though. Probably would be wiser to fall back. Has managed to find himself another smoke, so he can delay for a second. And looks like Viperio are going to group up and try and retake this bomb. They know that more CTs have probably rotated around to cover it. I'm probably going to expect to see a pop flash through the smoke here. Crismo gets taken down by AK. Rushing through a Molotov. Magic, this is all crumbling for them now. Does find one kill Twig. Does find a second as well, but on 20 HP. I don't expect anything good for him here. 20 seconds left on the clock. He has no choice but to rush. M4 in hand, string. Beautiful headshot. And that's going to be the... not quite, my bad. Very used to Valorant in the shorter rounds. Going to be the last rounds here for Viperio. Very bad money. We're going to see an absolute force by Galils. At this point, you've got nothing to lose. You should go for a balls to the wall push. All 5 men. Keep spamming those flashbangs and just hope for the best. We do see that so far. Viperio sticking in a 5. The trouble is here, Division might push for info. First kill, once again, Viperio's favor. Get the kill onto Devis. And look at this. The flashbang comes in from Bloody. Let String push into Monster and Viperio. Twig, actually, he's going to rotate. He finds the kill. Can you believe it, Viperio? They actually had a bit of a brain for once. Arianto finds another. This might be a 3rd round for Viperio here. It's a 5v2 situation. We have plenty of utility, plenty of time. Bomb's gone all the way to long, to A. A kill for AK, but that's it. It's a 4v1 situation. It's as if they heard me talking. Viperio and Twig, he had the game sense. He's like, okay, we got the first kill. They might be pushing. And he found the kill. And Bloody, not expecting much there, just through the flash, just run through the smoke. So, switching sides here, Viperio on CT, Division finding themselves 12 rounds in the first half. This is going to be a momentous effort if Viperio manage to bring this back. Not quite started into the second half there. Looks like there's a bit of a warm-up. Both teams just needing to agree, I believe, to start the next half. Viperio may be using this time to have a little bit of a chat. Obviously, they are clicking heads in warm-up, but the IGL might be just saying to them, okay, what do we need to do? We need a good start. We need to win pistol round. Otherwise, their economy will really be screwed. So they need to find pistol round. They need to play safe. And what do they do after that? Obviously, they haven't had the chance to witness how Division play on attack. So they don't have too much that they can look into here, I believe. But it's mostly about this pistol round here. I would like to see Viperio do something a bit unorthodox and take some space in the pistol round to try and find an early kill. Because it is so important for them that they shouldn't leave it rest to pretty much a 50-50 chance. They need to bring the pistol round into their favor by being aggressive. Okay, looks like we're going to be going into the second half here. Once again, Viperio have switched off to CT side now. This is the ESEA main Season 25 EU match between Viperio and Division. We have a diffuse kit and 2 flashes on Twig here. A P250 in the hands of AK and Armor, so a little bit of a raid boss going on. A fast push for Division, straight through connector. Where are they going to be heading though? They are heading towards A. Very aggressive attack here. And now the silence. Magic gets caught out. Charisma in a very difficult position with the USP. Finds 1, finds 2, finds 3, finds 4! He finds 5! String! Not String, Charisma. Sorry, I'm looking on the wrong side of my screen there because they just swapped Charisma with the ace. With a USP at that range. Can you believe it? Well, that's absolutely the pistol round Viperio needed. I thought it was all over there when Magic pushed up connected behind them, but Charisma managing to hold down that position with the USP, really something incredible. Nice utility usage from Division here, making sure to flash every angle. Viperio also getting a bit of information from pushing Monster, but they don't decide to carry on pushing. Krypton lying in wait, trying to wait for a lurker. String, giving the bomb away, he's saying, I'm going to go try and find a kill right now. Unfortunately, there is a smoke, and look at this, Arianto with the flank. Finds 1, took a little bit too long, and 22 HP, needs to try and get his way out. He doesn't manage to find a way out, and that's a FAMAS in the hands of Division here. They should just group up and try and hit a bomb site now. Charisma, though, manages to find the kill and the bomb. Bit of a weird position for String, though, because they know where he is. Great timing from Charisma, finds String. The FAMAS and bomb has been collected, though, so it's a B rush time. There is only 2 players on this site, but should be able to find the kills. Magic finds Krypton. Can he find AK as well? Does manage to find AK. So that is another round in Viperio's favor, only losing 1 player. My hopes are still not that high for Viperio, but it is looking a bit better now. Once again, Division opting for the Deagles here. Might mean that they have a little bit less utility to work with next round. That Molotov not quite spot on from Viperio, not as deep as it could be, I believe. Arianto, good position here, but his head's showing. Does a lot of damage onto AK. He's really in a stuck position here. He's going to have to push. See what he can do. Bloody actually finds the kill of Arianto as he's inside the smoke, and that's a FAMAS retrieve for Division, and a beautiful headshot from Bloody there, and it's all crumbling now a little bit. It's a 5v3 situation. Quick finds one. Isn't able to find a second. He was a bit confused which angle to peek there. Those milliseconds cost him his life, I believe. Magic able to take a gun out the hands of Division and another kill onto the bomb planter. So it is a 2v2 situation. Division only have deagles. Magic not expecting the player to his left. Oh, he does. Finds the kill, and now it's down to a 1v1. String finds the kill onto LJM. Bomb. Not ticking that fast yet. Magic does have the time. He does have a flash if he wants to use it, but he's a bit close. Sees the shoulder of String. And going to be able to defuse, but that was a costly one for Viperio there. I think Division, they absolutely got what they wanted. Magic finding for that round. 21 and 12 for Magic. He's actually the top fragger of the server right now. And Viperio having half the rounds won as Division. That truly is quite the performance. Viperio are able to buy everything they need, actually, despite losing 4 players last round. Crismo, an aggressive push. You love to see it. Great flashbang as well. Kind of misses the spray a little bit, but he does find 2 kills. This is exactly what I wanted to see from Viperio. Just be a bit more aggressive. Take the fight and put it in their favor. Beautiful flashbang, and the AWP shot going to give away Division's position. AK didn't really mean to shoot that, I think. Kills going back and forth there. Twig finds another, and it's all down to Devis. Pretty much a 1v3 situation on this bomb site. Finds 1, finds 2. 28 HP though. Does have the bomb. Dangerous position there. Arianto has an AWP. And there it is, finds the kill. So, a little bit scary for Viperio in that round, but it was really made by that push in middle and finding those 2 kills to the start of the round. Little bit of interesting money on Division here. AK has the Mac 10. But other than that, pretty standard stuff. Going to be doing a little bit of a split. We've got 2 in Fountain, going for a hard push. Great flash. Arianto's holding it with the AWP though, and they're careful to push this angle. Are they going to wait for another flash? No, the molly. Great molly. Forces him out of position. And Crismo, line and wake and connect. There is the time in there. The flash is there, in fact. And he finds one kill and peels. You love to see it. Devastator in connector. Bit of a sandwich there for Crismo. There's no escaping that. I wonder what a Crismo sandwich tastes like. Tastes like death, clearly, as you can see. But he does find a kill, so it is a 4v4 situation. As I say that, Bloody finds the kill. Twig swings the corner, running. Bit of a panic run-and spray there. Does find a kill, but it's traded out, and this is in favor of the T's here. A 3v2, a 3v1 as Magic peaks without his teammate. Hoping to even it out, perhaps. LJM not checking truck either. Bit of sloppy play from Viperio that round. I think Magic's just so confident at this point that he took a risk that he perhaps shouldn't have that round. And it's going to cost Viperio as they don't have great money. And even worse, they don't have the rounds to be spending. We do have a paused match on our hands at the moment. I imagine this is once again Viperio talking about what they should do, considering they have a half buy. But that this could also be Division Just Strat talking a little bit about how they want to approach this round, make sure they don't give any guns away. We do see a bit more even fragging on the side of Division, both Devis and String, respectively, on 20 kills. Whereas Viperio, we have, I would say some slackers, but it's not quite so even. A lovely boost from Viperio. Arianto, once again. It seems, Viperio, I'd love to see the stats on this. I don't know if I can, but Viperio are finding the first kill into the rounds almost all the time. That must have been a boost that they spoke of in the freeze time, I guess. They didn't collect the gun, and String finds a kill onto Twig in toilets. So he's evened it up. Magic gonna spot the player out. Does find the kill and the bomb. What's he gonna do here, though? It's all by himself. In another sandwich. LGM getting caught out, even though he heard the door open. Questionable. The spray comes in, and Magic can only find one before getting taken down by Bloody. Is still a 2v2. Missing the deagle shot. Prismo does a lot of damage onto Devis. Also, Devis still holding that angle. He's not afraid. 40 seconds left on the clock. Flash comes in through heaven. And Arianto being pretty sneaky here. Does swing wide, gets the spray onto Bloody, and Devis 30 HP against 2. They should know where he is. I don't know why Arianto's so confused about it. Crismo knows he's in waters. And actually, he's got himself into a better position now. No time, though. Does force him to collect the bomb. He misses it. Finds the frag onto Crismo and brings it down to 1v1 with an AK-47. Gets the spray! 30 HP, down to 11, and he finds the kill. Viperio really should not have lost that round. Crismo needed to take those peeks to figure out where the enemy was. And because he didn't, both players were unsure of where he was. With only 20 seconds left on the clock, somehow Division managed to find that round. And this is getting very scary for Viperio now. 14 rounds at the hands of Division. It's going to be game set soon. Another pause. I'm assuming this is Division at this point. I can't imagine Viperio get any... Perhaps it's 3 pauses per side. I don't know what the rules are anymore. They are opting for a full eco, it seems. Wise decision. Although match is still paused. I guess they're talking over it. Perhaps there's a technical issue. Either way, Viperio doing poorly last round. Once again as well. Perhaps half or over half of these rounds, Viperio have managed to get the first kill. And they've not been able to capitalize on it because of Division's relentless counter pushing. If Viperio find a frag, and I've said this probably 6 times throughout the stream, if Viperio find the first frag, Division are pushing somewhere else on the map to try and find a kill, and at worst, if they don't find kills, they get plenty of information, and Viperio are telegraphing what bomb site they're attacking. Having said that, I did say they were going to eco. They in fact did not eco. They want to force buy. I mean, having thought about it, it probably is better that they force buy, because if they win, they might be able to build some momentum, and if they lose, it's unlikely that they're going to be able to recover this this massive loss. There is a bit of a setup in toilets here. Bloody swings the corner, and he's met by the face of Magic and Arianto. Magic taking a lot of damage, and Arianto going to try and recover. What am I saying? Recover this weapon. He does, but it is only a Galil, so that's not too much of a loss for Division. Approaching it from a different angle. String finds one, Devis finds one. Magic swings and finds a kill, but it brings it to a 2v3 situation here. Twig makes it a 2v2. Still. Flashes. Doesn't pick up the weapon. Bit of a misplay there, I believe. Although Devis is only on 14 HP, and LGM does have a flashbang. They should team up here, which is what they're trying to do. LGM working his way towards toilets. They're not expecting the long flank, though. That smoke is going to telegraph, so they should turn around now. Can you change the stream category to Overwatch so I can get the tracer sprays? I cannot. Bomb goes down. And a lovely headshot from Devis. Twig lurking in the smoke. Does find one. AK, though, is full HP with an AK-47. Should not lose this fight against the UMP. Spots the corner and flicks to the head. That's the 15th round in favor of Division. Viperio sitting at about 3k each here. Not going to be able to afford anything too substantial. Looks like they're going to opt for FAMAS and body armor. Honestly, I think in hindsight, aim-wise, these two teams were very competent. They both have great aim. We've seen very good showcases of aim from both sides. However, the game sense of Division just seems to be more drilled. Perhaps they've been a team for longer, or perhaps they've been in high-level CS for longer, but they just seem to have their fundamentals down from an outsider's perspective. They're able to read the telegraph pushes from Viperio. They know when to play aggressive and when to fall back after a first kill. Match paused. We're probably having some strat talk here going into potentially the final round. Has been an enjoyable match to watch, though, to be honest. I was surprised at the level of utility usage and good utility usage, to be honest. Both teams setting each other up nicely. I have to say the duo of, I believe it was Krypton and String, perhaps? Krypton throwing some lovely flashes from the back of A site. Really a great support player. And we're back live for potentially the last round of this ESEA main Season 25 match between Viperio and Division. An aggressive push from Viperio finds himself down 2 players. They do find one, but not quite what they were looking for. They did need to do something a bit unorthodox to try and even the odds, but unfortunately it did not work in their favor because of Division's utility usage in mid there. The smoke and flash really delayed and disabled how Viperio could play that. Opens the door and doesn't hear it. Spray comes down and Twig finds a kill on the other side of the map as well, so they've actually brought it into their favor. Having said that, AK finds the AWP kill. Twig able to pick up an AK-47. They're going to approach this from a different angle here. They're going to group up. Opt in for the FAMAS instead of the UMP. A wise decision. Division should be able to get the bomb down on B. And it's going to be a 2v2 situation with 50 seconds on the clock. Bomb goes down. AK with the AWP here, though, extremely dangerous. Crismo should have seen the feet of the AWP player there. So they know where one are. And Devis should expect they're pushing from the same angle. Twig misses the shot, and that allows... AK misses the shot, rather, and Twig gets the kill. So now it's a 2v1 for Devis here. Flash comes in, he dodges it. He's going to have to play a bit of whack-a-mole here. Finds the head of Crismo and spraying through the smoke. He's dropped the defuse. Oh, this is very intense here. Bomb's ticking, though. Oh, Devis played this beautifully. No time, and that's going to be game, set, and match. Division, a great performance from them. Looking at the scoreboard here. Well, actually, they all left, so can't be showing you that. But I have to say, great performance from Magic on the side of Viperio. A lovely ace we saw from String. No, Twig. I do not remember. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed this ESEA main Season 25 match. Division were the winners in this best-of-1 series, and that's, I believe, Viperio's 5th loss in ESEA main. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they get put up against some more favorable matches. Anyway, that's it from me. I'm going to be streaming later on, but I'm going to have a bit of a break, have a bit of a chat with the Viperio guys, and thanks for watching.